All right. Well, welcome to our first ever episode of Bare Naked Convos. This podcast is formerly known as uh, the Art of Random. I stopped it right before the pandemic, and I hadn't messed with it. I think I made one episode like in 2022, and I hadn't messed with it since. And the other day, my girlfriend, Selena, she's like, why don't we do a podcast? Because we always talk about deep conversations. So Bare Naked Convos is about it's like we're naked. We're not gonna hide anything. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about religion, politics, sex, uh, and then we'll do music reviews, book reviews. What else?
Um,
Just anything goes. Anything goes with us.
random questions.
Yeah, just random questions, random topics, and we want to just make a quick introduction. Um, we don't want to tell our whole life story on this episode because you'll get to know us as we start making episodes in the future because we're gonna have a bunch of guests and the questions we ask them we're gonna answer ourselves. So you'll get to know us and our story like that, along with our guests. But okay, I'll let her introduce herself.
I am Selena. I was the one who was asking to do this. Actually, I had a dream about it. If you really, really want to know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, okay. Remember I was talking about it. Anyways, so we we live in a small town. Can't say too much about it, but we hope to get to know you. Have any random questions, things that we can actually talk about, help us out as we can help you out. We're open for it. And other than that,
oh, we also have a TikTok. It's on the Bare Naked Convos.
yes.
So go follow us on TikTok. And we're also gonna have a vlog, YouTube, which we're doing a podcast and a video vlog. So it's gonna be on two platforms. Yes. So we're just gonna give you a little sample, like how this is gonna go. We each came up with 5 questions. We're gonna ask each other. She hadn't seen my questions. I haven't seen hers. So we are gonna. I'll let the lady go first. She'll ask first. I'll answer it, and then she'll answer it.
Okay.
And then we'll switch. 5 each.
Question number 1. What do people misunderstand about you most?
Oh gosh. That's a good question. Yes. What do people misunderstand me and misunderstand about me the most?
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly they think I'm a jerk, I guess. But like I said, this name, Bare Naked Convos, is the way I am. I'm like that. I say the way I feel is what I'm gonna say. And a lot of, and she'll know this. If I tell you something, it might come across as I'm being mean, but really I'm doing it out of love. Like I really care. Like say if you do something that's wrong, and I correct you, like just like give me an example.
This morning, how we were talking
okay,
about on the phone.
So yeah, she said something. I corrected her like on the grammar, and it came across. I guess she took it as mean, but it's because I really honestly want to just, and I expect people to do that to me. If I'm screwing up on something or something's wrong with me, that if I'm doing I have a bad habit and it's getting on people's nerve, I would expect them to tell me. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not the type to get mad and lash out. If you tell me something that you think is gonna hurt my feelings or that would hurt most of everyone's feelings, I'm not gonna lash out at you or tell you anything. I'm gonna take it in, and if it, I'm gonna think about it, and if it's true, then I'm gonna try to fix it, and if it's not, then I'll just let it go. So yeah, that's the thing that people misunderstand about me.
I think the thing that people misunderstand me the most is, I guess it's kind of the same thing as you expression. I guess more of it's my face, I guess.
The
I don't
bitch
know.
face.
Yeah, sometimes. But I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be mean. I'm kind of like him, up forward, kind of not trying to be ugly, but I can be sympathetic, not
Yeah,
like somebody over here.
and this is, I'm like a real softy. Like ask her if you ask who's the more sensitive one between y'all, it'll be me. I'm very sensitive, very very sensitive, but I also can be a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So now it's my turn. My question is, what's your vision for this podcast, this
Um,
vlog?
my vision is just to reach people, get to know other people. I mean, this is a platform to interact with people. I mean, what more would you expect? You know, you can get to know people more, you know, hear some good opinions besides mine and his all the time. Um, it's I expect a lot. I really do. I really expect for a lot of people to communicate because I know people can put more out there for us and help us too.
Right.
So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's helping both of us
mm-hmm.
and whoever is
Right.
reaching out.
And I think it'll, because I follow a lot of people on TikTok, podcasters, and some people are cruel, man. And I was like, I was thinking, man, should I do this? Because I don't want to hear the feedback. But I, like I said, I if it fits, if I can, if it's something that I'm doing, yeah, I will take it. So that's what my vision is the same. I feel that we can do pretty big things with this thing. So.
Um, what is the most romantic thing you have ever done for someone?
The most romantic thing I have ever done for someone.
I'm gonna make you dig deep.
Gosh, that's a. I really haven't done it. You know, you ask. I've been married previous 2 times previously, and I'm not the romantic type. Uh,
But if you could think of one thing,
oh my god, I
or
don't
what
know.
is something that you had to step out of your comfort zone, in other words, maybe that's what I should have asked you.
To
Like,
do?
yeah, like something you did romantic that you stepped out, something that you've never done before. It,
Probably like buy flowers on like say Valentine. I don't believe in holidays. I think that's bull crap. Big, big business holidays. Just trying to get people to spend money. But that's probably the most awkward. To me, it feels kind of awkward that you have to buy something for someone. I know in my previous relationships, like I would have to buy it because they would be upset. And with her, I don't, she's not like that. I think she knows me. Like I've opened up a lot since I've been with her because, um, like I said, it's just my true self. Like she's seen the side of me that no one ever has seen, and that's like this way softer side. So that's, it wasn't uncomfortable. It was actually like a weight off my shoulders to quit having that macho attitude and just breaking down to being my true self. So.
my most romantic thing I've ever done. I think it was buying you that bag
Oh, the luggage.
with your name on it.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, I think that was because you like to travel a lot. And so I thought to help him was to buy it so that way he could always have something for like carry on because he's always just carrying his backpack. So I thought it was the best investment to buy him that bag.
Okay, so this is question two, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe yourself as a girlfriend?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good question. For me as a girlfriend, what? Oh, what?
Speak up.
Oh. I think I would describe myself as I'm adaptable, I guess, if that's a better way to put it. Um, but I'm always down for anything. I'm not saying that I can initiate to some things, but I'm always down for everything. I'll listen. I will. I'll listen. I'm trying my hard not to lash back, but for everything else, I think I'm adaptable. I think I'm easygoing. I'm not trying to be wanting things or asking for things from you. I don't think I do. Do I?
No.
Um I think that's my best way to put it. I'm just adaptable. I'm easygoing. I'm simple. That's my word. I'm simple. I'm the simple girlfriend.
Me as a boyfriend, I would describe myself as
Mm, those are some good words. I don't know.
gosh.
You knew
Like I
those.
said, I'm a real softy. Um, and I'm actually kind of boring. Like I'm very boring. I don't go out. I don't like to drink. Um, this TGIF thing is kind of silly to me. Like when I see a lot of people post TGIF and all that, that's. But to me, I'm my way of being romantic is reading the book together, discussing deep questions, and that's pretty much it. That's what I like to do. I don't like to go out and party and do the night scene. No, I don't do that. So I guess to the average person, to the people in the matrix, I would be boring. Yeah, I'm a boring person as a boyfriend. So okay.
Um, what would be the title of a book about you if your worst enemy wrote it?
My worst enemy wrote it. The title of the book would probably be probably. That's a good one.
I can't.
Uh,
I've been thinking about that title.
I would say it'll be like meet the douchebag or meet the asshole or something like that. I don't know, something those kind of words probably. Yeah.
That's a good one. My worst enemy would probably say I probably be the worst person to not give a shit. I think that would be mine.
Yeah, but what would the title be?
Um, the witch that don't give a shit, probably. If that's the best way I could put it as.
Okay. What question is this? Three?
Yes.
What's your favorite type of music and why?
I'm a whole lot of music. But my favorite type of music right now and what my go-to music is Afro beats. I don't know why. I don't know. It's something in me. Um, it, it gets me moving. I don't know. It's a different kind of feeling.
Afro beats.
Yes, Afro beats. I think that's my thing right now. I listen to a lot of it, like all the Nigerians and all of that. Pretty
My
good
favorite
beats.
type of music is soft rock, probably.
Yeah, that is you.
Yes. I like the hard. I like kind of like heavy metal, not too heavy. Hard rock, I guess you'd call it. Like the '80s music and early 2000s. But my go-to, my playlist, I have all types of music, classical, 40s, 60s. But my favorite music is probably like soft rock, like REO Speedwagon, Chicago. I can listen to that. Even while working out, I can listen to that and I'll have a good workout. Like she likes that Afrobeat stuff. If I were to listen to that during my workouts, it just frustrate me because I wouldn't, I couldn't, I need to feel it. Like if I feel, even if it's a sad song, like a real deep song, and I'm working out, I can have a good workout. But it's, a lot of people work out to the beat. Me, it's the words. I just feel the words. That's my type of music.
I think I would start crying if I heard a sad song, probably. At what time of day do you get your best work done?
What time of day? I think my best work is done from 6 a.m. to noon, 6 to 12. I'm I can work really hard those hours. After that, I'm I'm done.
Mine's like a short. Mine's is like 9 to 11, probably. After that, I zoom out of everything else. If I don't have something to pick me up after lunch, I think that's my good. I'm only good for 2 hours, but then if I get my extra boost, then I'm good for the next till the end of the day. I think that's probably my.
Uh, I'm a morning person. I have to do everything in the morning. And we're like the total opposite. She was not. She's working on it, but I've always been a morning person. I get up really early. Um, but she's good. She's a matter of fact. She's the one that started. Um, she wanted to start working out again in the morning, so that's how we started. We're working out every morning. So yeah, she's becoming a morning person too. Whose turn is it?
Your turn.
Oh, yeah, my turn.
Mhm.
Do you think that past traumas will affect someone their whole life?
No, past trauma can be forgiven, and forgiving it for the sake of yourself, not forgiving whatever has happened, but forgiving yourself
I
and
think
moving forward would help.
I think it depends on the person because
Well,
if
yeah,
they
that
work on
too.
themselves, then if they have like a lot of meditation and self help therapy and stuff like that. But if there's a lot of people that I know um, that are still something happened to them in their youth and they're still using that to as 40, 50-year olds, 60-year olds. And that's pretty sad, but their minds are already made up. Like they're not gonna. It's really hard to change your mindset. But yeah, I think you can if you work on yourself. Yeah,
A lot of self reflection is what you could work on too to see that.
yeah, but it depends on their environment. If they don't have someone that's doing that or has done that, they won't. They won't.
Or even acknowledging that, then you'll never get past that.
Right.
What's giving you hope right now at the moment?
What's giving me hope?
Yes.
Oof. I think this podcast has given me hope. I'm like a type of person that likes to talk to people. If we go out somewhere, when I travel, I just talk to strangers. I'll hang out with them. I'll go eat with them. Even here in town, I will just talk to strangers. And doing this podcast, I'm hoping to meet a lot of people through it and hearing feedback. I want to hear feedback, and even if it sucks or whatever, I still want to hear it. That keeps me connected.
What's giving me hope? Um, just being able to like do the things that we've been saying, like the traveling, the working out, things like that. Like we've been at first we weren't consistent. We would go on for a little bit and then we would stop, and it's a hard thing. But being consistent with working out and now doing this, we're hoping to be consistent with it. The traveling is kind of hard because we both work, and he works a lot more than me, but I hope that we can keep up with those things that we're saying, because I think that's what kind of keeps us together.
Yeah. That was the last question, right? For
My last
you?
question, yeah.
My last question is, how are you standing out from the crowd? What are you doing to stand out from the crowd?
I don't stand in the crowd. That's the problem. I'm not in the crowd.
Yeah, what are you doing to not stand in the
Well,
crowd?
I'm not. Well, not being in the crowd, I I changed a lot. I really did. I think when we first started talking, I was in a not a good place. Um, Dropping a lot of things, giving up a lot of things. For the better of me has changed me a lot, and me not being in such places that I thought would help me. Yes. So me staying out of the places that I used to be at has helped me. So I think me not being in that kind of crowd, I stand out.
Hmm. Me, I don't know. I guess I would say, what am I doing to stand out? I guess my thing is I like to, as this podcast evolves, you'll see how my mindset is. It's different. Um, and I've lost a lot of friends due to this mindset. Um, a lot of people think they look at it like as arrogant, or even that I'm atheist, which I'm not. But my beliefs will they're different, and like I said, you'll get to see as we go on with these interviews with our guests. But yeah, so that's it. We had 5 questions each. I hope maybe you guys can answer these questions too. Ask yourself, ask your partner these questions, and
Give us some input.
yeah, yeah.
Really, we would like that.
Email us or follow us on TikTok and YouTube. We haven't done a YouTube page yet, but we'll get it started. And that's
But
it
we
for me.
wanted to leave. Remember, we said we wanted to leave about more of why we are pushing for this more now, of starting this podcast now, so from previous time. So what are we pushing for more?
Me is connection, connection.
The
That's my
social
thing.
networking.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I'm trying to be better. I know. I'm not the biggest person of talking, but I'm trying to be better. Me doing this will actually help a little bit. So if you are out of the limelight, I guess you could say, more or less, try it. Maybe it may help you. I don't know. Talking,
yeah.
conversating is probably the best way.
And if you want to be a guest, let us know and we'll bring you on. Or you have any? Yes, just let us know if you think that you want to come on, or you have a friend that you think should come on. Let us know. We'll grill them here in the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right. Well, thank you for listening, and we're looking forward to hearing from you guys. Good
Till next
night.
time.